Safety. A lot of kids are spending time outdoors in this triple-digit heat. So today we're talking about summer camp safety. Joining us today is Dr. Sara Woods, a pediatrician from the Austin Diagnostic Clinic. Thanks for being with us this morning.
My pleasure.
What are we talking about as far as the most common types of health concerns for kids at camp?
Well, of course, this time of year you see lots of sunburns and you do see a lot of insect bites. And so that's probably the major things a lot of the campers will be going through. But then there's strep and colds and even lice and things like that that campers have to deal with at times.
So what can kids and more importantly parents do to kind of prepare their kids for things like summer camp?
Well, the parents, they need to really talk to the people who are running the camp and find out what their procedures are to deal with different type of emergencies or just with the basic things like sunburn care and insect repellents. And
is there a checklist of items to bring for kids at camp to protect themselves against stuff like this?
Right. Well, you know, part of it is really talking to the camp and seeing what their policies are. And if they need to bring their prescription medications, there are very specific procedures they have to follow. And then talk to them about how they apply the sunscreen and make sure the kids reapply, and then what their policies are, the insect repellents. Because those are probably the biggest thing you're going to have.
Absolutely. In addition to the illness factor, there's also the injury factor.
Right.
What are some of the injuries that you see out there?
Well, you know, there's always the cuts and the bruises, but sometimes there are dental emergencies that occur at different camps. And so if they're going to be away from home, you want to talk to the camp about how they handle that, who they have kind of associated with them, so that if they have those dental emergencies, they can take care of them pretty quickly, and then who they would go to if they had something more major.
And then there's also kind of the pre-existing conditions or people that are already on prescribed medicine or things like asthma. You know, what do you recommend for those kids? Right.
Well, it's really important to know whether the camps have defibrillators, make sure that they have someone who is CPR certified at the camps, know that how they're going to have if the kids have an allergic reaction, and they have to have an EpiPen, or if they have to have their asthma inhaler, where that's going to be kept and who's going to be kind of in control of those things.
Real quick, let's run down some of the things once again that are kind of more prevalent at the summer camps to watch out for.
Okay, definitely sunburns, major insect bites, you know, and you might want to have some hydrocortisone cream, something to kind of help them, make them more comfortable if they have some of those insect bites, and then just a plan. That's really the biggest thing, to make sure the camps have plans for the kids and good contact numbers for the parents and also for their physicians.
Yeah, you could have rashes, you know, lice could also be an issue. I mean, the list could go.
It goes on and on and on.
Kind of be prepared for everything, I guess, is the motto.
Pretty much. And just have good contact numbers.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Sara Woods with Austin Diagnostic Clinic. Thanks for being with us this morning.